Good morning, everybody. Dev the Michigander here, coming at you with another episode of Michigan Ohana. Today, we are back at Detroit Zoo because it has reopened. Now the Detroit Zoo, you do have to have a reservation in order to come to the zoo. You can make a reservation online, and you do have to wear a mask in every building and in crowded areas. So we're probably just going to wear a mask all day, kind of like Disney theme parks. So let's go on an adventure. Now we are inside the Detroit Zoo's indoor aviary full of the birds. A whole bunch of them flying around his room. Now when you're in here, you have to keep your mask on at all times. Look at all those branches and foliage. Looks like there's some birds. Cages back there. I hear some birds. Now, in here's the butterfly house, but it is currently not open at this moment. Probably because due to tight quarters. I always thought these were cool because they help keep the birds on trap. This here is the otter exhibit, but I don't see any otters. I do see social distancing marks. There are hand sanitation stations aplenty. Took a stroll into the reptile house. And the first guy you see when you come in is that alligator right there. He's probably thinking, yeah, you better wear your mask or I'll bite you. A bunch of different snakes all along here, but it's kind of like a scavenger hunt. You gotta kind of look for them. There's a rattler right back there. You just kind of gotta look for them as you go. It's not just any alligator. It's a Chinese alligator. He's got a big area to swim in. Now this guy, he's probably really hard to find with all this green, but sneak back there. You can kind of catch a glimpse of him. Got another python here, an even bigger one, sitting right there in his den. Probably waiting on breakfast. You used to be able to walk up right up to here, but they probably don't want you touching the glass or disturbing these guys. this tank. It's a kind of like an Aztec themed tank for a python. I do not see him. But he's probably in here hiding somewhere. Man, I think over here we have another alligator. Ooh. Oh, we have a water monitor. Look at that right there. So close. Hey, buddy. Whoa, look at that tongue. Now here's a map of the zoo. We're right here, but we got all that to explore yet. Social distancing marks aplenty, so everyone's family can enjoy. Hey camel, hey camel, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Hump day! Here's an American Coney Island stand. It's not open yet. It's currently 9:54, but they open up around 10. Because who wants a hot dog at 9 o'clock in the morning? There's probably someone out there who wants a hot dog at 5 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning.
Same people.
Someone.
Pizza for breakfast.
That's a bird. As I expected, the carousel is not operational at the moment due to the times at hand. Now I'm going to show you guys something that this zoo is famous for. Its fountain. Now if any of you are a fan of Coraline, the Tim Burton movie Coraline, you can actually see this in the snow globe the parents are trapped in. Just a little fact for you. And they are from Michigan, which is awesome. Look at all those generous donations to the zoo. Or just kids wanting to throw coins in a pond. 2 polar bears or grizzly bears. What kind of bears are those, you think? Let's just call them 2 bears. 2 grizzly bears? Right? Alright. There are going to be 2 grizzly bears holding up this fountain. Make sure it doesn't fall. And you got some turtles and frogs hanging around it. Look at that. That is actually a good sign. We just heard an announcement stating to practice social distancing and use the disinfectant stations as needed. And to always wear your mask. If you wear your mask, you'll save a life. Arctic Cafe, which is this building right here, is not open at this time right now, but if you're looking for some food options, here are some other locations. You can go. You bet we will try one of these locations, probably the Pure Green. Now, drinking fountains are not operational right now, but if you have a water bottle, a reusable water bottle, you can fill up your water bottle. Just make sure you use hand sanitizer after. I believe there's a couple of these stations around. There's not many, but there's a couple. Here's a little area where you can come during the hot sun and take your mask off. Usually these guys are never this close. Usually they're way back there where you can barely see them. But right now, they're right up here up front. A quick question. Are they white with black stripes or black with white stripes? Zebra just out here enjoying the grass. I guess you could say that grass is crack-a-lackin'. Members of the zoo outside cleared up the benches and stuff.
stay over. Finding the baby animals. There's two of them running.
Oh my god, it's a gorilla. Now we've been in this building before. I'll put the video that we've been here before up there. That TV is loud. This is where we saw this gorilla over here. Now they used to have a whole bunch of statues of animals in front of their exhibits that children could climb on. They have them all boxed up right now. I don't know what it is, but I always choose hot days to come to the zoo. And none of the animals are really moving. They're just kind of being lazy. Oh well. Now we're going to go to one of my favorite exhibits, the kangaroo exhibit that you can actually walk in. As you can see, I was not kidding. Kangaroos are right there. I am inside of the exhibit. It's this path we gotta stay on right here. It's themed to like an outback type theme. Got some replicas of giant termite mounds over here with some pretty cool artwork. Currently is 11 o'clock and this is the crowd level. Not many people at all. Now we're inside the amphibian house. Gotta find some frogs. Look at those salamanders down there. Salamander. Just hear all those frogs. Those ain't real. It's some frogs right there. Those ones don't look real. You can barely see them, but if you look really closely, there's a frog there. That's the frog we just saw. Usually you could put some coins in this frog and it give you some wisdom. But as of right now, you cannot touch. Now that is one big frog. They call it the giant wax monkey frog. I can barely see him, but there's actually another one right there. It's about the size of my fist. Then there's fish. See any fish? There's a fish. Found a fish. Look, another fish. That's it. Look at this bright orange one. Wow, there's a lot of frogs. Now these frogs, kids, you do not want to touch. They may look pretty, but you do not want to touch them because they are poisonous. Hi. That's one freaky looking frog. And you did really good at hide and seek. You look like a rock. Now we're headed into the giant salamander. Over here, there's two of them. Right there. And this is how big that salamander is. We went into the amphibian house, and same thing, social distancing at its finest. You had to stay 6 feet from the people in front of you, and they held you back until there was more room for you to go through. There's a giant frog back there. You see him? Giant frog. This is just nice. Take a little stroll through the zoo. Don't gotta worry about too many people around me. There's like nobody around me besides the people I'm with. And if you guys do come, you do have to wear masks. You can take them down, but in certain areas you have to put them on for crowded areas. But I would just keep it on all day, because you never know when you're gonna come across another group. But yeah, but if you do wear your mask all day, just know that since you made a reservation, there's not many people here, so take it slow, take your time, enjoy your day, don't get overheated, drink lots of water, and go to the mask break stations so you can take off your mask and you can breathe. Now we're gonna go check out the gift shop before we leave, so let's go do that. Going into Zufari Market. Go pick up a t-shirt. Go pick up a t-shirt and see if they have a pen. Well, we went to the Zufari Market souvenir shop, but the building's closed and they only have a few things outside. They didn't have my size in the shirt, so I didn't get a shirt today, but I live in Michigan. I can always come back and pick one up. But overall, it was a fun day. Just to let you know, if you do plan on coming to the Detroit Zoo anytime soon, the Butterfly House is not open, the Penguin exhibit is not open, and the Wild Ride Simulator is not running as of right now. But everything else is open. You can go here and see animals, but it is reservation only. Remember that. And yeah, like if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like, hit that thumb button. Don't forget to subscribe so it keeps you in the connection so you never miss a video. And just remember, this is Dev the Michigander telling you to get your foot out the door because adventure awaits.